there are those who tell off the others who are not practicing, or tell off those who are practicing. And the shaitan has worked his way in such a manipulative manner these days. For example, you may see somebody who has, mashallah, grown their beard, or a sister who's wearing a khimar or niqab, or whatever it may be. And then a person comes along and says, look, they're only growing it, their beard, because they want to show off, look at me. But look at their actions. Then a sister who comes up with khimar or niqab, look at them, they're wearing their niqab or khimar. But then look at their actions. I'd rather not wear anything, not grow my beard, not pray, not wear anything of hijab, if I'm going to be like that. My question to you is, why did you let the shaitan get the better of you? If these people, their actions and their intentions are not in sync, why do your actions and intentions not have to be in sync? For example, if a person prays, you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in several places in the Quran ordered us to pray. Just because you saw some people who pray and then on the outside they cheat, why should I leave the salat just because of them? Are you a servant of these people or are you a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? You can be the only person on the face of the earth whose intentions and actions are straight, and you'll end up in Jannah while the rest are corrupt. He will judge them alone, and He will judge you alone. Imam Abu Hanifa, rahmatullah alayh, when he was praying the Isha prayer, his students said, we saw him after Isha prayer sitting where he was. After reciting, إِذَا زُلْزِلَتِ الْأَرْضُ زِلْزَالَهَا وَأَخْرَجَتِ الْأَرْضُ أَثْقَالَهَا وَقَالَ الْإِنسَانُ مَا لَهَا يَوْمَئِذٍ تُحَدِّثُ أَخْبَارَهَا بِأَنَّ رَبَّكَ أَوْحَى لَهَا يَوْمَئِذٍ يَصْدُرُ النَّاسُ أَشْتَاتًا لِيُرَوْا أَعْمَالَهُمْ فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. At the end of the verse, Allah is saying, you will be gathered alone and questioned one by one. In other words, whoever does an atom's worth of good, it will be revealed, and whoever does an atom's worth of bad, it will be revealed. Imam Abu Hanifa sat there crying. His students said, we all went and came back at Fajr time, and we found the Imam sitting exactly where he was, still crying and making dua. Wallah, he did not get up to even make wudu, and he prayed with us the Fajr. And we heard him crying and saying, not an atom's worth of good, except that it will be revealed. Not an atom's worth of bad, of secret, except that it will be revealed. Woe to Abu Hanifa. Woe to An-Nu'man from the day when he will stand before Allah. This Imam judged himself, his niyyah. Imam Malik, before he ever recited a hadith, when he recited for the first time with his chain of narrations, he would go and make ghusl, then he would pray 2 rak'ah. He would not speak to anyone, and he would walk with his sakina while he is at ease, until he reached where Rasul ﷺ used to deliver his sermons and durus from. He would sit in Masjid al-Nabawi, then he would raise his eyes up to the people after sending prayers, after praising Allah and sending prayers upon the Messenger ﷺ and his family, then he would recite the hadith. And when he was asked, what is it that ulama fear the most? He said, the most we fear is, guess what? To give a fatwa. They asked them, what is the most beloved speech to you? He said, after the words of Allah and His Messenger, the beloved speech to us is a phrase, I do not know. La adri. A man came to him from Yemen, or from Morocco, from Maghrib, traveling 4 months journey, with a question about the deen. And he had asked all the scholars, and they said, we don't know, but go to Imam Malik, he's the most knowledgeable that we know of. When he reached him, he asked him the question. The Imam said, let me give you the answer tomorrow. The next day he came back, and the answer was, I don't know. The man said, I'm going to return back to the people in Morocco, 2 months journey, now it's going to be 4 months journey, now it's going to be 8 months journey, to tell them that Imam Malik says, I don't know. He said, go and tell them that Imam Malik says he doesn't know. Why? They said, why ya Imam? He said, because I am taking a portion, representing a portion of the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I will be questioned about it. Look at the intention, brothers and sisters in Islam. So my brothers and sisters in Islam, what is the reason that you are doing the wrong, and what is the reason that you are doing the right, is the question of my khutbah today. And am I going to go out to judge others? Am I going to sit down and judge myself and question myself? Rasul did say, حاسبوا أنفسكم قبل أن تحاسبوا. Judge yourselves before you are judged by Allah. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه يا فوز المستغفر.